So every time I go out and travel somewhere, I have this bad habit of just bringing way too much camera gear. Usually it just starts off with me saying, oh, let's pack light, I'll bring this. Maybe a tight lens in case I want to shot, the macro lens, yeah, definitely want, ultra wide angle. You know, let's just bring everything. And I always end up at the airport where they're like, can you try to fit that carry-on in that little box to make sure it fits in the overhead? And I'm just like trying to squeeze it into that little steel cage thing, and I hear my lenses cracking, you know? It's not a good experience. I'm trying to get better about being a minimalist, but with how good these new iPhone cameras are, is this enough to do a travel vlog with? So here's some footage I shot on my 5-day road trip, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about what I liked shooting about this phone and also what I didn't like about trying to vlog on here.
Ooh, check this out. I'm recording you and I'm recording me at the same time. What? Whoa. This is pretty cool, actually, being able to vlog and record what I'm seeing at the same time. But guys, I got some real big news. I traveled out here with only an iPhone. That's right, I didn't bring my camera at all. Anyways, let's get in my new car.
Wait, you really didn't? You didn't bring a camera?
No, this is my camera. Are you shocked?
What's in your camera bag?
A drone. Okay, I brought a drone.
Okay.
And I brought the Blackmagic just to get like 2 shots with.
I might have had a heart attack thinking you actually left the house without a camera.
No, okay, so I might have lied. I might have brought like 6 cameras anyways. But I kind of want to challenge myself and just try to record this whole travel vlog on this iPhone 11 Pro Max. Starting with this, I think this is called Mixcam. I mean, there's a bunch of apps out there. I'm just kind of experimenting. I don't know which one's the best yet. This is just the one that I downloaded first, but it seems like it's working pretty good. And the fact that I can record what I'm doing and vlog at the same time is actually really freaking cool. 6-speed manual transmission. PETA, can't you see I'm trying to show them this new car? Do you guys think Carrie can drive this without stalling? I'd be really impressed. That's the one downside of this, is that if I try to kind of get a good angle view, you guys are just seeing this window on the other half. This is a little bit tricky, but I think there are apps, or at least will be apps, where it will save both files, the raw files. So in editing, you can decide to switch between cameras or whatever. I think I could also, instead of it being a 50-50 screen, I think I could put my face smaller or something. Let me try. All right, so check this out. This is another app that kind of does the same type of thing. Duologram right here.
Can we start the car so at least the heater's on?
It is kind of cold, huh? We're starting all the way from the northern tip of Washington State, and we're driving it all the way down to LA. We're gonna take this thing to so many cool places. I can't. Anyways, let's
Can we go to Home Depot?
We can go to Home Depot and I'll match. Look at this. Have you ever worn a red shirt into Target? And then everyone's like, hey, where's the soy milk? It's like, I don't work here. That's what's gonna happen when I drive into Home Depot now. Man, I really wish I could fly drones right now. It would have been cool to kind of chase that train over that bridge. That would have been cool. But it's raining pretty hard right now, so I can't really send that up. That's the tough part about trying to travel with a drone, is everywhere you go now, it's no unmanned aircraft. So PETA is not at all used to the rain. So the way she walks in the rain is so funny. She's such an LA dog where it never ever rains. So whenever it's wet outside, she's like, what is going on? I don't like this. She's so uncomfortable. Do you guys think she's gonna stall within this first drive? Take that poll. Yes or no? Is she gonna stall? PETA's really nervous. Oh, you haven't stalled yet? The tricky part now is, can we get through the entire drive-through? This is like a DMV test. Will you make it through? And this wide angle lens is great. I would have never vlogged inside of a car without this ultra wide angle.
Good morning. Yes, and another meeting.
Thank you. $2 for the first one though, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, she got it. I put it into 3rd gear to see if she'll try to take off and stall. She got it.
I started to come off the clutch, and then I started making, I'm like, you jerk. Trying to set me up?
I tried to set you up a little bit.
I used to do my makeup in the car while driving a stick shift.
Interesting fact, Carrie used to be a pizza delivery gal.
Do we know where we're going?
No. I'm busy filming. I can't look up Google Maps.
Okay.
That's the downside. My phone's in use. We're gonna have to use your phone for, oh my God, look at this. Look at this. 4,100 unread emails. What is?
That's all the junk stuff.
What is that? And 27 missed calls, and
I thought I was bad about answering the phone. Oh my goodness, look at that. We're headed to go see some waterfalls, but now it's starting to rain on us. Oh. Whoa. All right, now we've made it to Klamath Falls, which is just outside of California. We're still in Oregon. Oh, look, you can see Peter through the window. Hi there, buddy. But check this out. Isn't this kind of a cool key? It looks like a domino, sort of. So just slide that in, and it opens. Look at that. That's a perfect costume for her.
That's so cute.
Oh, look, this one comes with glasses.
You're baking me crazy.
Guys, don't you think we should get it?
That's not
It's $30. Do you think we should get it? Look how waggy her tail is. She's so excited to become a taco right now.
No, because she thinks it's a real taco. That's why she's so excited.
And it's 30% off. I think we're gonna have to do this.
Oh, it's 30% off? Okay, we can definitely do it.
Okay. All right, so now we've made it into California, the very northern tip at Mount Shasta. And just look, oh my God. I think this is a good chance for me to switch this camera to 4K 60p, and I'm gonna use the Moment app to have a little bit more manual controls, and let's see what kind of cool sequence we can get out of this spot. This is gorgeous, oh my God. I love this feature. I mean, I could totally imagine people shooting entire vlogs just like this, how you can see my vlog angle right here, nice in the corner, and then just see all the scenery. I mean, this is awesome. I was planning on shooting this whole video on this iPhone 11 Pro, but this is too good of a location not to fly this drone. So we're gonna just sneak in a few drone shots real quick. Alright, so we finally made it back to my hometown. It's a little city called Benicia in Northern California. It's just a little town like 45 minutes outside of San Francisco, but we're gonna stop by here for a little bit, say hi to my mama.
Oh, good to see you again.
Can you drive a stick shift?
Oh, I didn't do that for a long time. Which way is the brake?
That one's the brake,
Yes,
and that's the clutch.
Okay, then I have to move my seat. Still too far.
The seat is maxed out as far forward as it can. Who thinks that my mom's gonna stall? There's the pole right there.
First.
Okay, yep,
then
first.
I can release, right?
Yep.
I can release it.
Oh.
Go.
All right, we're off to a good start.
Make a right
Uh-huh,
turn. Oh.
Wow. You impressed?
Yeah.
Oh, my mom's not wearing the seatbelt. That's why it's beeping.
Even on the edge.
Last day of our road trip, and we're taking one final pit stop here to Stockton, where we're gonna go eat at our friend's restaurant. It's called Green Papaya. I've been dying to try it out for the longest time, so we're gonna pay them a little visit. My hope is that when we leave there, I'm gonna be drenched in sweat and crying because it's so spicy. That's my hope.
We might be making a few pit stops on the way home.
The last day of our road trip, we can afford to take these kinds of risks, okay? I have to be so bad. Oh my God, we're 1 minute away. Come on, this light needs to turn green. This light has been red forever. I'm about to pee my pants.
Look.
Green papaya over there.
Papaya.
Good to see you, man. We have a potato dish here. Can I request some really, really spicy food?
She made Guy Fieri cry. She made Guy Fieri from Diner Time. He had to stop the video and get off the truck while they were filming.
Because he was
burning.
Oh, it's hot. I'm so excited for this.
If you were like a foodie channel, I think this would be pretty cool because I can just film this and the reaction. Yeah, look at that. See? Cheers. Oh, I'm so excited. That is so good. This is so good. Whoa, look at that. Crispy rice salad? Oh, that looks good.
So we seasoned the rice, jasmine rice with red curry.
This is the stuff right here. What do you think?
This is amazing.
Every time we come to NorCal, we're gonna stop by and get this. This is crispy rice. It's all like the texture is great.
It's
Like,
amazing.
it's so crunchy. This is supposed to be the one that's gonna make me cry, apparently.
It's so funny because it doesn't look like it'd be the one to make you
Yeah,
cry.
it looks very innocent.
Tastes good on your spicy.
Oh, it's hot.
After this, I need this so bad. Oh, that is so good.
So, am I the most famous person that's ever eaten here? Have I blessed the space?
After Guy?
Yeah, I guess so. So maybe second most famous probably. Huh?
No, you're like maybe the 50th that's been here. We have a lot of famous people that comes here.
I think that's about right.
I think I'm gonna leave a bad Yelp review. Yeah. Goodbye. Seriously though, that food was so bomb. So if you're ever in the Stockton, Northern California area, definitely check them out. I think they got one in Sacramento too.
Yeah.
You have to try that crispy rice. What was it called again?
Is it Nam Cow? I think it's Nam Cow. It's like the crispy rice
Yeah.
with the pork and cilantro and green onion and just
Anyways, final stretch, 5 hours to go. Let's do it. Go back home to LA.
This looks like a giant Lego car.
It's not a Lego car, okay? It's badass. It's super cool. It's not a Lego car.
And also a choking hazard.
You guys want to know the coolest part of this whole Jeep? You got a latch right here.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
This is actually pretty sick.
What do you think about it now, Sam?
It's slightly cooler.
And it charges in the car, and it's a waterproof speaker. We're just talking about how cool my new Jeep is.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
That sounded very authentic.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Sam. My mom did it. Carrie did it. Oh wow, I'm impressed.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh,
Damn it!
oh.
I stalled.
Sam made it about 25 feet, so that's good.
My mom's talking so much shit about you as soon as she sees this video.
So there's my vlog all shot on this except for the few drone shots. But the experience I had of filming everything on the phone was a great experience. I mean, every time I'm like, oh, I want to get this shot. It's just a matter of going, whoop. Got it, done. It felt very unobtrusive to my trip. Is that a word? Unobtrusive. I think so, right? Not conspicuous or attracting attention. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it, but it just didn't bug me a lot. Like, it wasn't cumbersome. Like, carrying this thing around, it's kind of like, oh, let me grab that. Let me get my settings dialed in. It's a little bit more work. So the filming process was awesome. I always had it on me. I never had to worry about if I had the camera on me. Should I bring the camera or leave it in the car? It's just always there. But my opinion sort of shifted a little bit as soon as I dumped all this footage on my computer, and I basically spent the last few days editing all this. And now if I were to do another road trip like that, I would 100% bring this camera along with me. Now don't get me wrong, this camera, fantastic considering it's a phone. It's incredible what they've managed to do on here, and the footage comes out looking awesome. But the whole time I was looking through the footage, editing it, I just never felt like it was as consistent or as good as footage that would come out of here. And I just ended up not really enjoying the process of editing this footage. I mean, usually when I go on a road trip like that and get a bunch of footage on here, I get back and I load up all the footage and I'm so pumped to edit it, and I'll just get
in the groove. I'm like, oh man, this is coming out good. And you know, when things are going good, you just can't stop. You keep on going. But I wasn't able to get into that same groove editing this footage. Every shot I was like, oh, it could have been a little bit better. Maybe that's just me being a little bit too much of a perfectionist. I don't know. I'd be curious to hear what you guys have to say about the footage coming out on this iPhone. I think a big part of it has to do with the audio quality because I didn't plug in external microphones. When it comes to audio, first, it's important to make sure that you can hear what people are saying if there's dialogue going on, but also the other factor is how pleasant is it to listen to for a long period of time. And audio coming out of a microphone like this, I think it's fine for short form content like Instagram or maybe a few minute video, but after watching a phone video for more than a few minutes, I just kind of start to wish like, man, I wish the quality on this was a little bit better. I think that's something that a lot of people subconsciously feel because they have shot entire movies on a phone like Tangerine, which visually, you know, it still kind of looked like a phone, but it didn't really bug me that much. But they had a professional audio recordist there with really high-end microphones, so it made it tolerable. And I think if they were to shoot the whole movie with an iPhone microphone, it would drive you nuts. Big advantage the phone has that the cameras don't is how smart it is. This is a smart camera. It's not really a powerful camera, but it's smart. Features like HDR, you know, when it works, it's awesome. It can kind of give you the illusion of having a lot of dynamic range, so you can see the details in the sky and it brings up the shadows so everything looks nice and even. But there's also many times where it doesn't work in your favor. Like right now I have this light set over here so that I have a shadow on my face and it looks nice and natural, right? But looking at this iPhone here, it's actually not terrible, but you can kind of see that the shadow here, it's been lifted so it doesn't look like a true shadow like it does on this camera here. So it kind of flattens it out, and sometimes it could give you almost like a pastel-y look, which doesn't look as natural. So sometimes it could work in your favor, sometimes it doesn't. Another issue I had was that sometimes the audio would drop out for a second like this.
Hurt that guy didn't.
Yeah,
he was in
it's gonna go and do hot wig. You can't change it.
What's
Not 100% sure, maybe that's a hardware issue with this phone, or hopefully it's a software issue that's gonna get updated and it's gonna fix this problem. But with third-party apps, I started running into more issues. I'm not gonna go too much into it because this phone's still so new that the developers are still improving it as we speak. So soon enough, none of this will be an issue. But let's say for the Moment app, I started getting all these shots where it would skip a few frames. And these shots were some of my favorite shots, but they came out so jittery, and I had it on my gimbals and I tried to salvage it with warp stabilizer, and that ended up making things look even worse. So that just ended up being one of those times where I'm like, man, I should have just put my phone away, grabbed a real camera, and just gotten that same shot, because man, I would have loved to have that footage. And the reason why I keep recommending this gimbal is because of how flat it is. So even with the ultra wide angle lens, you're not concerned about this motor getting in the shot, which is the issue with a majority of the gimbals out there right now. But the footage ended up coming out really, really smooth and clean. So with the default camera app, it looks awesome. It was just when I started experimenting with some of the third-party apps where things started to get a little rocky. And one of my biggest issues was when I filmed that spicy salad. Remember that? I started sweating, I was drenched, I was breathing fire. It was nuts. And the footage just isn't in my phone, and I'm close to positive that I was recording, because I remember thinking, it's like, oh, I'm recording for a while. This is like a 7-minute clip. I should probably cut it just in case anything happens. And then I can't find it. It's gone. It's another one of those things where it's like, it's such a new phone, so all these third-party apps is probably not super reliable yet. They'll probably get there eventually. But these apps can do weird things, you know, like if you're recording a video and maybe you get a phone call, it interrupts the software and it just disappears the clip. I don't know what happened, but all I know is I'm super bummed that I don't have that clip, and I checked my trash and everything, like it's gone. And that was a bummer because I really wanted that footage, but I didn't have it, so I just had to drop in a clip of Guy in there to just try to stitch that story together a little bit. And this isn't my first time losing an iPhone clip either. I once recorded a video, it was like 10 minutes long. It would play like the first 2 minutes and then it would just freeze and I wouldn't be able to watch the rest of the video. Tried all kinds of data recovery and all this other stuff. Nothing works. But I must say, the slow motion, it's always so much fun, and I love that just something that we have in our pocket is able to do 120 frames per second, 240 frames per second. So overall, I'm not getting rid of all my other cameras anytime soon. I still plan on shooting a majority of my videos probably on here for YouTube. But having a tool this powerful just always in your pocket is awesome. You know, sometimes you leave this camera in the car, something cool happens, boom, you got it covered. Oh, you want super slow-mo? Boom, done. And then just taking some of these clips and integrating it into a bigger video that's shot with this is money. Anyways, let's wrap this up by reading a few comments from my last video, which was all about a bunch of electric skateboard and boards and bikes under $1,000. Which one should you get? Top comment was from Venom5809. I love how everyone in this video knows how to use helmets and safety gear, except for the guy who had the horrible skateboarding accident. Okay, so I've been very good about remembering to wear my helmet and all that all the time, because it is important. It is very dangerous to be zipping around on anything with an electric motor on it. But Sam and I forgot it when we went to Santa Monica, and also that one other time we were riding around here. Most of the time I'm wearing helmets, okay? I'm a good example, except for when I forget my helmet. Wear helmets though. I 100% believe we should always be wearing helmets. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. In quotes, you're hoping I fall so you can get footage for this video. The short story of YouTube's true nature. I would have gotten a lot more clicks on that video if Steve did fall on his face. Like when I fell on my kickflip. It sucked, but it got me on Peter McKinnon's vlog, so totally worth it. Tomorrow there's a rush to your local CarMax to find your old Jeep. Yep, sold that beautiful Jeep to CarMax yesterday in Burbank. I'm gonna miss that thing. That thing was so much fun. But this new Gladiator, it's bare bones right now, but once I'm done doing work to it, it's gonna be so sick. I still can't figure Steve out. The man is somehow unknowable. No, it's true. I've known Steve for a long time and we have a company together. I have no idea what he's doing on his free time. Like, where is he right now? What is he like? He's doing something because he's always busy. Is he dating someone? I don't know. Is he on a Tinder date right now? Possibly. Who knows? I'm so curious.